Tonight, when you close your eyes, something strange will happen. Your body will begin to shut down. Your room will go quiet. Your muscles will relax. But inside your skull, the lights will not turn off. Instead, your brain may open a door and build an entire world that does not exist. You might run through a school you have never seen, talk to someone who is not there, fall from the sky, or wake up from a nightmare with your heart racing. So here is the strange question. Why does your brain create movies while your body is asleep? This is not a video about dreams predicting the future, and it is not about every dream having a secret symbol, because the truth may be stranger than that. Dreams may feel random, but they might be connected to memory, emotion, fear, and the way your brain prepares you for waking life. But there is one problem. Even after decades of sleep research, scientists still do not have one final answer. So to understand dreams, we have to follow the brain into the part of the night where it becomes almost awake, while your body stays locked in place. The first major clue appears about 90 minutes after you fall asleep. This is when your brain can enter a stage called REM sleep. REM stands for rapid eye movement, and the name sounds simple because during this stage, your eyes can dot around behind your closed eyelids. But the stranger part is what happens inside your brain. In REM sleep, parts of your brain become more active, almost like you are awake. Your mind can create vivid scenes, faces, movement, stories, danger. But at the same time, most of the muscles in your arms and legs are temporarily paralyzed, so your brain can be running through a dream while your body is forced to stay still. For a long time, REM sleep looked like the dream stage, and it makes sense why. When people are woken from REM sleep, they often report more vivid, emotional, story-like dreams. But REM is not the whole answer. People can also dream during non-REM sleep. Those dreams are often less cinematic, more like thoughts, fragments, or simple scenes.
So dreaming is not just one switch that turns on once per night. It is more like the brain keeps changing modes. Sometimes it builds a movie. Sometimes it builds a memory fragment. Sometimes it builds a feeling with no clear story at all. Now the dream starts to look less random because sleep appears to help your brain work with memory, not just one kind of sleep. Evidence suggests both REM and non-REM sleep can matter for memory. Think of your day as a messy desk. Every conversation, mistake, image, sound, and emotion gets thrown onto it. Then at night, while you are not paying attention, the brain starts moving pieces around. Some memories make it strengthened, some may fade, some make it connected to older memories. And this may explain why dreams often use pieces of real life, but never replay them perfectly. Your brain is not showing you a recording, it may be editing the footage. This is where dreams become bizarre, because if the brain is sorting memory, it does not need to follow normal logic. It can take a face from yesterday, a room from childhood, a fear from last week, and a random sound from your bedroom, then mix them into one impossible scene. That might be why dreams feel familiar and wrong at the same time. You know the person, but the place is different. You know the hallway, but it leads to the ocean. You know you are being chased, but you do not know by what. A dream can feel like nonsense because the brain may not be trying to make a normal story. It may be trying to connect pieces. But memory is only one clue, because dreams are often not built around facts. They are built around feelings. Embarrassment, fear, longing, confusion, relief. You may forget what happened in the dream, but remember exactly how it felt. And that matters. Research reviews have linked REM sleep with emotional memory processing and emotional regulation. Carefully phrased, this does not mean every dream fixes your emotions. It means sleep, especially REM sleep, may help the brain work with emotional memories, like the brain is taking powerful feelings from waking life and turning them around in the dark.
Not to explain them perfectly, but maybe to make them easier to carry. But then, nightmares create a problem. If dreams help us, why do some of them feel awful? Why would your brain trap you in a chase scene? Why would it create falling, teeth breaking, being watched, being late, being lost, being attacked? Nightmares often happen during REM sleep when dreams can be vivid and emotional, and that has led to one of the most unsettling ideas in dream science. Maybe some dreams are simulations. Not predictions, not messages from the future, simulations. A safe place where the brain can rehearse danger without your real body moving. A monster in a dream cannot actually touch you, but the feeling of danger is real enough to make your heart race. Imagine an ancient human sleeping near a forest. During the day, danger meant animals, cliffs, strangers, storms, hunger. At night, the body could not practice running, but the brain could still simulate fear. This is called the threat simulation idea. The basic idea is simple. Dreams may have helped the brain rehearse dangerous situations, so waking life became slightly easier to survive. That does not mean every scary dream is useful, and it does not mean every nightmare has a clean purpose. But it might explain why so many dreams are about being chased, trapped, exposed, lost, or unprepared. The dream is not always showing what will happen. It may be testing what you would feel if it did. But here's where the mystery refuses to close, because not every scientist agrees that dreams exist for one clear purpose. Maybe dreams are not the main job. Maybe the main job is sleep, memory, emotion, brain maintenance. And dreams are what it feels like when a sleeping brain is active, like sparks from a machine. The machine is doing work, but the sparks are not always the reason the machine exists. This would explain why dreams can sometimes feel meaningful, and other times feel like your brain threw a penguin, your math teacher, and a collapsing elevator into the same scene for no reason. Maybe some dreams help, maybe some are noise. Maybe the same dream can be both. Dreams are hard to study because they disappear.
You cannot hold a dream in your hand. You cannot rewind it perfectly. Scientists can measure brain waves, eye movement, breathing, muscle activity, and sleep stages. They can wake people up and ask what they experienced, but the dream itself has to be reported after the fact, and memory is messy. The moment you wake up, the dream starts falling apart. A whole world can shrink into one sentence: I was running from something. That makes dreams one of the strangest scientific problems. They are deeply personal, created by the brain, connected to biology, but only visible through a story someone tells after waking. So the best answer may not be one answer. Dreams may be what happens when the sleeping brain does several things at once. It strengthens some memories, weakens others, connects old experiences to new ones, turns emotion into scenes, tests fear in a fake world. And sometimes, maybe, it just produces strange noise from a brain that refuses to go completely silent. That is why dreams can feel random and important at the same time. They are not perfect messages. They are not future predictions. They are not always meaningful. But they may be built from the same material that builds you: your memories, your fears, your emotions, your unfinished thoughts. So tonight, when you close your eyes, remember this: your body will become quiet, your room will disappear, and somewhere inside your head, the brain may start building a world out of the pieces of your life. A face you saw, a fear you ignored, a memory you almost forgot, a feeling you did not know what to do with. It may be nonsense, it may be processing, it may be rehearsal, it may be all of them at once, but it is not nothing. Every night, while you are gone from the world, your brain enters another one, and when you wake up, you may only remember fragments: a hallway, a monster, a door, a feeling. But maybe that is enough to remind you that sleep is not empty. It is one of the strangest places your mind ever goes.